Huh. Where did you go? Probably... Or you're in the throne room. Hey, Your Majesty. I found these... Whoa! Hey, wait a minute. Hey, stop it. I know we're enemies, but I thought you preferred facing me head on. Not this sneak attack style. I was not prepared for that, and you know it. Would you stop it? At least tell me why you decided now was the time you're done with me. Oh, great, yeah, no, amazing. Just shut up and not talk to me anymore. Great, that's just perfect. You know, I really thought we were bonding. That even though we're enemies, we had some unique bond. But I guess you feel differently. What? Was all that tea and talking just to get me to drop my guard for you to betray me? Going for a emotional attack? Or were you trying to get some information so you could get rid of me permanently? Well, guess what? I'm apparently super incompetent. Don't know how I go back. Can't beat anything without infinite retries. I'm just the worst hero this world's ever seen. I'm so bad that I thought the self-proclaimed evil queen of eternity was actually starting to like me. But I guess, once again, I'm gonna die or be stupid and have to try again from the beginning. Isn't that great? Hey, look, it's working. I'm really losing it here. Ooh, yeah, okay. Right. Talking isn't exactly helping me out in the middle of this fight. Is that why you weren't talking? Really focused on killing me? Well, hey, you know, maybe talking does help actually. I feel like this is the longest I've been able to survive. That's all you have to say to me? After all that, your first words are, "You haven't hit me yet?" Are you kidding me? Wow, you're a real douche, lady. You know that? And for your information, I haven't been trying to hit you. Probably another reason I'm still standing. Because I want to know what changed between now and the last time that you decided to just go back to how we were in the first loop. Oh, are we done now? Or is this phase 2? Huh? What does that mean? No, you can't say 4 words and then expect that to clear up what just happened. If anyone else thought that would work in a situation like ours, you'd call them insane. What do you mean we can't be friends? Okay, sure. Question though, why now of all times? Well, if you couldn't be friends with me, then why even entertain the idea of us talking? You gave me your tea you've been holding on to for like 10 years. And I drank it. Well, I don't think tea lasts that long, but it was still good. Yeah, I assumed so. Everything else in this tower stays the same, so why wouldn't that? All this to say, why not just keep killing me? Why get to know me? You didn't ask that many questions about my ability, so why go on after that? Listen, I get that this is a first, and opening up to someone isn't exactly the easiest thing to do. Especially when, like, 2 minutes ago you were trying to kill them. But you gotta give me something, or we might as well just go back to fighting. Alright, you know what I don't get? Why being friends in general is so bad. I know you've been up here the whole time with, like, minions that were gifted to you practically as your only true form of interaction with another creature, but I would assume the idea of a friend hasn't come up all that much. So, the fact that you are so adamantly against the idea is a little confusing. Struggle. You know one guy who wasn't your employee through nepotism. What do you mean you struggle? What? Me. I'm the guy. No. You do not struggle to make friends. The only person who wanted to be your friend is right here, and you tried to smash him into paste. You're not bad at making friends. You actively avoid them. Yes, I wanted to be your friend. I thought we might have already been friends, but clearly I was mistaken. Why? I don't know. Maybe because you're the only person I can have an actual conversation with anymore, and I don't have to be afraid of the inevitable loss of sensation from talking to you. No, you want to know what struggling to make friends is like? It's my life. Do you want to guess how many people I've saved? A lot, yeah. You think you could guess how many times I failed to save those people? I have been at this for so long, and every single time I have to go back and talk to the same person over and over again. At first I thought, wow, what a gift. I can keep trying to save them to get the best outcome. But oh boy, did I realize the unintentional problem that would have followed me with that. Do you know how hard it is to care about someone deeply when you already know everything they're gonna say? When you hear everything that they could possibly say, that you can recite it word for word as if they just said it? Little Marjorie needs medicine for her dad, who will die in 3 days. But along the way, there's 30 other people who also want that medicine. And you have to choose who to give it to, only for you to later learn a method that could give it to everyone. So you have to go back and try to find the best route to get there. And then eventually, you don't even talk to Marjorie anymore, because those are precious minutes you need to save her and everyone else's loved ones. Now the hard part is to convince her you have medicine that will actually save her dad, that doesn't scare her. So much of my life was optimizing kindness. Go there, grab that, leave this, warn them of that. Don't do that because it will direct them the wrong way. Leave this stick behind so a kid plays with it for a second that will save the whole family's lives. People stopped being people. They were just statues. Everything about them ran down on their skin, so you might as well not listen to them at all. Do you know how hard it is to look at someone as if they're a person when you know how they'll die, and that you're the only one who can save them? And you just wish they would hurry up and tell you what you need to know so that they trust you and don't make it harder later when they attempt to question you. I have died so many times just so I could save everyone. But with you, it's different. You remember. You weren't affected by my change. You're a reminder that I'm still alive. Why wouldn't I want to at least get to know that person? So, you know what? After all of that exposure, let's try this again. You can decide if any of that was appealing, and if you still think that it's not worth it to have someone to talk to, then you can kill me right here, right now. Yep. Here. No sword. Eyes closed. You get to make the choice. No tricks. No schemes. It's not like I'm known for either. Just make your decision and we'll see what happens from there. Because I think you deserve to make a choice on your own. No more sitting around doing nothing. You choose what kind of future you want. Whether I'm in it or not, you get to choose. I'm gonna assume the clang sound was you dropping your weapon, and it's okay to open my eyes now. Was I right? Cheeky. Which probably means... yeah. Well, you won't see me complaining. No need to thank me. You made that choice. Well, if you insist, I guess I can take some of the credit for giving the right motivation. Oh, what? I can't take the credit you so desperately want to give me? What's up? Death's lost almost all of its significance. Sure, it hurts, but it's happened so often I'm used to it. Okay, yeah, sure, says the person who was doing the killing. Don't worry about it. If that was enough to get me actually upset with you, I'd have been screaming day one. It's all good. Well, when it comes to us, I think stuff like death is more simple compared to normal people. Well, so long as you don't do any future conquering, then yeah. I don't see any problem coming up in the future. Maybe you'll stop being an evil queen. Yeah. Sure, but why would we do that? Well then, if you really want to try it out, then I guess we can. Yeah, no problem. Where exactly are we doing this whole thing? Well, guess we can start looking together then. Well, after you, Your Majesty. You're welcome.